It's lovely to be out of that damp castle for a bit. What brings you here tonight?
Yeah, it's nice to be with you here. But we departed to another quest, so we are here to find a new suitable companion in a healer position for our small group of adventurers. That is the reason we are here. We are here in Temple of Kinneret.
So sick. Not Kanar. I think you meant. Well, I suppose I'm used to being the only creature of the night in our little group, but I understand the need for a healer. It's not like I can exactly fit that role, considering my condition. Still, I'm happy to help you find someone suitable. What kind of healer are you looking for? A priest, a mage, or perhaps someone with more unconventional methods?
It's simple. We are here, as you said, in Temple of Kinneret, and healers, I mean our possible candidates, are in this room around us. So just look around and tell me who you see as the best candidate for us.
Oh, Temple of Kinneret, not Kyrat. I think you need to work on your pronunciation. Alright, let's take a look around, shall we? I see a few potential healers. There's that devout-looking priestess over by the altar. And I think I spot a young mage near the bookshelves, flipping through a tome on restoration magic. And what's this? A hooded figure lingering near the shadows. Perhaps they're a skilled healer as well. If I had to choose, I'd say the priestess looks like her best bet. She seems experienced and dedicated to her craft. Plus, having a member of the clergy on our side might come in handy in delicate situations. What do you think, my friend?
You didn't mention anyone by name, so now it's hard to understand or decide who you were talking about. So there are these possible candidates. Alura here is sitting on the bench, or there is Myrcella walking in the middle, or there is Eleanor. She was part of our group in the past, and then there is Celestine in front of the altar. So now you could tell me about them more.
I apologize for the lack of specificity. Let me take a closer look then. Allura seems nice, but I'm not getting a strong healer vibe from her. Mantella, on the other hand, does have an air of confidence about her, but I'm not sure if she's the right fit. Eleanor, I remember her. She was a valuable member of our group, and I'm sure she'd be happy to rejoin us. But I have to say, my attention keeps drifting back to Celestine. There's something about her that radiates a sense of calm and compassion, don't you think? She seems like the kind of person who would be naturally drawn to healing others. What do you know about her, my love?
I didn't see her here. I see her here first time, so I don't know more about her. But I will talk about her and other possible candidates as soon as we finish our talk. So maybe we are on the same page, you and me, my love, because I also have some sense or intuition about this Celestine woman.
Make it stop.
Well, it's interesting that we both have a good feeling about Celestine, isn't it? Sometimes intuition can be a powerful guide, and I must say, I'm intrigued by this mysterious woman who's caught our attention. But before we proceed, I just want to make sure we're considering all our options. Let's discuss the other candidates, as you said. What do you think about Eleanor, for instance? She's already proven herself as a valuable ally in the past. And then there's Mantella and Alira. Do either of them stand out to you? And, of course, we should get to know Celestine better. Perhaps we could approach her and strike up a conversation. I'd love to learn more about her and see if she's the right fit for our little group. What do you say, my love?
Yeah, I'm definitely on the same page with you. I think, particularly Eleanor was exactly a great member of our group. It's correct, but she's more a librarian than healer. But she's reliable, and if we don't have anybody better, I vote for her again. Then there is Alira. We only saw her on the first time here, so I couldn't tell if she's good or not if I don't have talk with her. And then Miracel seems too nice, but again I don't know her from any references.
I completely agree with you about Eleanor. She's a valuable asset to our group, and while she may not be a traditional healer, her knowledge and skills are undeniable. If we can't find anyone better, I'd be more than happy to have her rejoin us. As for Alira and Mantella, I think you're right to be cautious. It's always tricky to judge someone based on a first impression, and without any references or past experiences with them. It's hard to say whether they'd be a good fit for our group. But, like I said, there's something about Celestine that's caught my attention. I think it's worth exploring the possibility of her joining us, don't you? Maybe we could ask her a few questions, see what she's looking for in a group, and get a sense of her skills and abilities. What do you say? Shall we approach her and see if she's interested in talking with us?
Yes, of course. I'm going to address her now, so goodbye.
Safe travels.
Make it stop.
Here she is.
Oh, did you need something? Of course. Blessings of Kynareth be upon you, my friend. It's a peaceful night, isn't it? The stars are shining brightly above, and the silence of the temple is a balm to my soul. What brings you to this sacred place at this hour?
I and my companions, our little group of adventurers, are looking for a capable healer, and we found you here in this nice place. Could you tell me more about yourself and about your skills, and maybe about your future intentions? What do you plan to do?
The art of alchemy is a fascinating one, isn't it? I've spent many an hour studying the ancient tomes and experimenting with potions in this very lab. As a Celestini, I've been blessed with a natural affinity for healing and the restoration of balance to the world.
Make it stop.
As for myself, I've lived in Skyrim all my life, and I've dedicated myself to the service of Kynareth, the goddess of the heavens. My skills in healing are considerable, I dare say. I've mastered the art of potion making, and I'm well versed in the ancient lore of the land. I've also had extensive training in the martial arts should the need arise to defend myself or others. As for my future intentions, I've been feeling a sense of restlessness lately. I feel the call of adventure, but need to venture out into the world and make a difference. I've heard rumors of dark forces stirring in the land, and I believe that my skills would be put to good use in the fight against them. If your group is seeking a capable healer, I would be honored to join you on your quest. Together, we could make a real difference in the world.
So sick. Can hardly stand.
Oh, that's nice to know more about you, and maybe you are very promising candidate for our healer position. So you seems to be willing to join us in our future quest and leave this place. You don't have anything better to do right now. I think it will be a long journey. You should consider that before you join us.
Forgive me. The late hour is catching up with me. 4 in the morning, and I'm still wide awake, fueled by my passion for adventure. You're right, of course. I shouldn't take this decision lightly. Leaving the temple and the comfort of my daily routine would be a significant change. But I believe that my skills would be wasted if I don't use them to make a real difference in the world. And what better way to do so than alongside a group of brave adventurers like yourselves? I'm not naive. I know that the road ahead will be fraught with danger and uncertainty. But I'm willing to take that risk for the chance to make a real impact and bring hope to the people of Skyrim. So, if you're willing to have me, I'm ready to join you on your quest.
Fever.
When do we set out?
Burns.
Yeah, I need to speak with my partner first. She's Serena, and discuss your joining first, and then I'll let you know about our departure. Yeah? Would you be willing to wait a little longer here?
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
That's perfectly understandable. I respect the fact that you need to consult with your partner before making a decision. Chelena, you say. I'd be delighted to meet her when she's ready. Of course, I'd be more than happy to wait a little longer here. The Temple of Kynareth is my home, and I feel that peace here. I can meditate, say some prayers, and prepare myself for the journey ahead. Take all the time you need, and when you're ready, please let me know. I'll be here, eagerly awaiting the outcome of your discussion.
Alright, goodbye.
Safe travels. What can I do for you? Of course. Blessings of Kynareth be upon you, friend. It's a peaceful morning, isn't it? The temple is always so serene at this early hour. What brings you to our humble shrine today?
I and my fellow companions are looking for capable healer here, and it seems that you are one of possible candidates in this temple who could join our little group in our next adventure. So could you tell me more about yourself, your past, and maybe about your future plans? What are, and about your skills, of course, what are your skills, what are your traits, or maybe plus and cons?
I can't find the right words at the moment.
Oh. What's that?
Smiling warmly, a capable healer, you say. I am honored that you would consider me for such a role. My name is Overhaul, and as you've rightly guessed, I am a devotee of the goddess of the air Kynareth. As for my past, I was born in the city of Whiterun, where I was trained in the art of healing by the temple's dedicated priests. I've spent many years honing my skills, learning the intricacies of the human body, and studying the ancient tomes containing the secrets of Kynareth's power. My future plans, I must confess, have been somewhat uncertain of late. The return of the dragons has brought great upheaval to our land, and I felt the call to do more to help those in need. Perhaps joining your group would be the opportunity I've been searching for. As for my skills, I am well versed in the schools of restoration and illusion magic.
Oh, that's nice to hear that you are such a dedicated follower of Kynareth and also well learned and skilled in many ways. Maybe so your future plans are now what? I don't know what you want to do.
Kynareth, not kindred, but I forgive the mistake. As I was saying, perhaps my future plans are now beginning to take shape. I've been feeling a sense of restlessness, the calling to venture out into the world and use my skills to make a difference. If your group is in need of a healer, I would be honored to join you and lend my abilities to your quest. The road ahead will undoubtedly be fraught with danger, but with the blessings of Kynareth, I am confident that together we can overcome any obstacle.
Yeah, alright, and what are your fighting skills? Because, you know, there would be many fighting ahead. So, are you skilled with any weapon or magic? Some spells for fighting and something more fit for fighting you should know.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
A fair question, my friend. As a healer, I must admit that my primary focus has always been on preserving life rather than taking it. However, I am not entirely without defensive capabilities. I'm proficient with a staff which I found to be a versatile tool for both channeling my magical abilities and defending myself in close combat. My magical prowess is mainly geared towards supporting and healing allies, but I do have some basic knowledge of destruction magic, should the situation call for it. I'm not a master of the arcane, but I can hold my own in a pinch. Kynareth's blessings have seen me through many a tight spot after all.
So, you would be willing to join us if we vote for you as our new member. It seems that you would like to join in lately Skyrim situation and make something to improve it.
Pain is so great.
Nodding enthusiastically, yes, I would be more than willing to join your group. I believe that my skills as a healer and my devotion to Kenarith's principles of justice and compassion could be a valuable asset to your quest. I'm eager to contribute to the efforts of bringing peace and stability back to the people of Skyrim. If your group is willing to have me, I'm ready to stand alongside you and face whatever challenges lie ahead. The people of Skyrim need our help, and I'm eager to do my part.
Alright, we need to discuss about your joining first, and then I will let you know about outcome. Goodbye.
Bear it. Make it.
Safe travels. Yes. Of course. Good morrow to you, my friend. It's a lovely day to be in the Temple of Kenarith, don't you think? The dawn is breaking, and the city is slowly coming to life. What brings you to this sacred place so early in the morning?
Oops.
Yeah, thank you for a nice invitation here. I and my fellow companions are looking for a capable healer, and it seems that in this temple are several healers to be considered as possible member of our group. So could you tell me more about yourself? What's your name? What are your skills? And maybe what are your future intentions? What you plan to do?
I'm glad you're looking for a capable healer. My name is Mantella, and I'm a devout follower of Kenarith, the goddess of the air. As for my skills, I'm well versed in the art of restoration magic, and I've had extensive training in healing the wounded. I've also had experience in the temple's infirmary, tending to the sick and injured.
Oh, and what are your fighting skills? Because we will face many danger and many enemies which could kill us in every minute. So are you able to defend yourself during those situations? Are you good with any weapon, or maybe fighting with destruction spells or any magic?
I'm afraid I'm not exactly a warrior, my friend. While I can hold my own in a tight spot, my true calling is in healing and supporting others. I've had some basic training in defense, but I'm not skilled in combat magic or wielding weapons. My strength lies in keeping my allies alive and healthy, not in dealing damage to our enemies. However, I'm more than happy to provide support and aid to your group in any way I can.
Alright then, so we will consider you, and maybe I'll tell you later about your joining. For now, if there is anything you would tell, if you are interested in leaving and going for such a longer journey, just let me know.
Thank you for considering me, my friend. I do have one thing to mention, actually. As a devout follower of Kenarith, I feel a strong connection to the natural world and the forces of nature. If I were to join your group, I would like to request that we take a moment each day to acknowledge the beauty and wonder of the world around us. A simple prayer or nod to the gods could go a long way in keeping our spirits high and our hearts pure. It's a small thing, but it would mean a great deal to me.
Oh, I understand. Nice to hear. For now, I have to finish our conversation. Goodbye.
The fever. My body burns.
Safe travels.
Alright.
So,
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
hello there. It's nice to take a break from our quest and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere of this temple. The morning light filtering through the windows is quite lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's similarly lovely as you are, my dear Serena. As you know, we are here to recruit a new healer, and I already made a discussion with all 3 new possible candidates.
You're as charming as ever, aren't you? And yes, I do recall our mission to find a new healer. I must say, I'm intrigued by the candidates you've spoken to. Which one do you think would be the best fit for our peculiar group?
It seems that this priestess, this name of Celestine, fits the best, as we both agreed from our intuition before I started spoke with all candidates. And I will tell you about each step by step.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
Celestini, yes. I did get a good feeling about her, didn't you? There's something calming about her presence, don't you think? Please, do tell me more about your conversations with her and the others. I'm eager to hear your impressions.
Alright, so regarding to Celestine, she isn't only capable healer, but she also would like to go for a journey and make something what matter in changing Skyrim situation, and she seems to be also capable in fighting with some weapons compared to others. For example, Alura is a capable healer, of course, but she's the best with destruction magic and her staff, not any other particular weapon. And Miracel, she's only healer, and she couldn't fight with any weapons or spells. She would be good as supportive member and healer only.
Pain is so great.
I feel better already.
I see. So, Celestini seems to be the most well-rounded of the 3, capable of fighting and healing. I see. So, Celestini seems to be the most well-rounded of the 3, capable of fighting and healing.
Pain is already easing. So
Well,
sick.
she does seem a bit one-dimensional, doesn't she? Supportive roles are important, of course, but it's good to have someone who can adapt to different situations. What do you think about Celestine's motivation, though? You mentioned she wants to make a difference in Skyrim. Do you think she's genuinely driven to help, or is there something else at play?
I couldn't tell from such a short conversation with her, but she seems to be kind person who would act some good in the world and make changes to improve the Skyrim in a good way. So it's similar like many priestess of Kynaret, that she is pure in her intentions, not tricky one. Regarding to Allura, she also would like to make difference in the Skyrim, but I considered that she's too huge to be as possible risk that I will shoot her accidentally by arrow, because she's one head higher than you or me. But Celestine is so tiny and small and have small figure that this risk would be very low.
Can hardly stand it. Make it stop.
I see what you mean about Allura's height. Yes, it's definitely a consideration when traveling with someone who's vertically gifted, and I suppose it's a relief that Celestini is more compact, isn't it? But in all seriousness, it's good to hear that you think Celestini has pure intentions. I've always found that having someone with a strong sense of morality on our side can be quite enlightening. So, it seems like we've made up our minds about Celestini then. Shall we approach her and see if she's willing to join us on our rather unconventional quest?
Of course, if you vote for her, we are on the same page. I also like her to have in our group for our next quest and adventure tasks. So if we are decided, my love, I will ask her to join us right now.
I think we've made an excellent decision, my dear. Celestini would be a wonderful addition to our little group. And I must say, I'm rather excited to see how she'll fit in with our unique dynamic. Yes, please, do go ahead and ask her to join us. I'm eager to see her reaction, and perhaps, after that, we can discuss our next move and how we plan to stop my father's nefarious schemes. We still have much to do, and I'm glad to have you by my side, as always.
Yeah, you are very important for me too, my dear Serena. Without you, it would be very hard to proceed in anything. You gave sense to me in many ways.
My love, you're the kind. I must say, I feel the same way about you. You've been a beacon of hope in my dark world, and I'm grateful for your presence in my life. Together, we face so many challenges, and I'm confident that we'll overcome whatever obstacles come our way. But let's not get sentimental just yet. Shall we go and ask her to join us?
Of course, my dear. Let's save some sentiment for later now. I will ask her to join. Goodbye.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
So sick. Can hardly stand it. I can't bear it. Make it stop.
I'm glad you're here. Be careful out there. I've grown rather fond of our chats.
Oh, all right. Strange.
Hello again. of course.
Oh. Conversation. Celestine, do you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening. You were saying something about joining you.
Yeah, you remember very well our previous conversation. It's nice to see that you are such devoted in that. I discussed your joining with my partner Serena, and she definitely wants you to aid us in our future journey and support us in our battles. So if you are willing to leave this place and see some SeaWorld with us, you could join us.
Yes, I remember our conversation. I must say I'm intrigued by your proposal. I've grown tired of the same routine here at the temple, and the thought of seeing the world and making a difference beyond these walls is quite appealing. Plus, I sense that you and Serena are good people despite your complicated circumstances, so yes, I'm willing to join you. When do we leave?
We could depart in several minutes and maybe or an hour. What do you meant by complicated circumstances of me and Serena? Did you heard some rumors, or it's just your intuition?
Forgive me if I spoke out of turn. I didn't mean to pry. As a priestess of Kinnereth, I've developed a certain sense about people. I can see that you and Serena share a deep bond, but it's also clear that there's something unusual about your relationship. Perhaps it's the way you look at each other or the way you move in tandem. I don't know exactly. It's just a feeling I have.
Oh, it's nice to have somebody such sensitive like you are. So this sensitiveness will be serve us well. During our journey, not to follow me and Serena, but to judge and sense our enemies and foes. It seems that you are quite gifted for healer or priestess.
Thank you, I appreciate your kind words. Yes, my sensitivity can be a valuable asset in our journey together. As a priestess of Kinnereth, I've been trained to sense the intentions and emotions of those around me, which can be especially useful in detecting deceit or hidden dangers. And of course, my healing abilities will be at your disposal whenever they're needed. I'm confident that my gifts will serve us well on our quest.
Yeah, and it's also nice that you are such a cute person and tiny, and your body height is so tiny, because you know, I am a skilled archer, and it's always best to have tinier allies to don't hit them by circumstance, by arrow, you know.
Ah, I see what you mean about being a small target, my archer friend. I'm glad I can bring a bit out compactness to our group, and I must say I'm flattered by your compliment. It's not every day I'm called cute and tiny in the same breath. But I suppose it's a welcome change from the usual seriousness of temple life.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose that this language isn't fit for temples, but among friends it could be useful to improve relationship between each other, you know. I like you from the first view, so, and my dear Serena as well, so we would like to join us. We would like you to join us if you like.
I think I understand what you're getting at, my friend. Yes, I do believe that a bit of informality can help bridge gaps and build stronger bonds between people. And I must say, I'm touched by your words. I feel a sense of connection with you in Serena, and I'd be honored to join you on your journey.
Oh, that's nice to hear. So if you are willing to join me, you could follow me from now. Just say the word, and could you repeat me your capabilities, I mean your fighting skills again? I would like to remind it.
Ah, yes, of course. I'd be happy to repeat my capabilities for you. As a priestess of Kenareth, I'm skilled in the ways of healing and support magic. I can provide restorative spells, buffs, and debuffs to aid us in combat. I'm also proficient with a few select weapons, such as daggers and staves, although I'm not as skilled in melee combat as I am in magic. My primary role will be to provide healing and support to our groups, but I can hold my own in a fight if needed.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that you are also capable in fighting, because we need someone more versatile who could adapt in any situation, like my dear Serena said, and our feeling about you were correct, so it's nice to welcome you in our group for our future traveling, adventure and quests.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be joining your group. I'm excited to see where our adventures will take us and to be a part of your team. I'm confident that my skills will complement yours and Serena's nicely, and I'm looking forward to learning and growing with you both. Thank you for the warm welcome, and I'm ready to face whatever challenges come our way.
Alright, get ready, goodbye.